Hello student, I will continue with the chapter rock and the soil itself. So in the last video we have discussed about the definition of the rocks and the how the igneous rocks formed. Okay, today I will start with the characteristics of the igneous rock. So the first characteristics of the igneous rock is that the igneous rocks are crystalline or semi-crystalline in nature. Why? Because they have formed from the fiery origin, so that is why we find this type of the crystals or the semi-crystals within this rock. Next is that this igneous rock do not possesses any strata or layers, because this igneous rock has formed by the solidification of the hot molten material. That is why they do not contain any strata or layer. Next is that they do not contain fossils. So when the igneous rocks was forming, at that point of the time no life was present on the earth's surface, so that is the reason fossils have not formed on or not present within the igneous rock. And the last characteristics are they are very much hard and resistant rocks. So these are some of the characteristics of the igneous rocks. Next is the sedimentary rock. The sedimentary rock is also known as the secondary rock also. The reason it is known as the secondary rock because it is formed next to this primary rock or next to this igneous rock, so that is why it is known as the igneous rock. So now let us see how the sedimentary rocks are formed. So with time the igneous rocks underwent the action of weathering by the agents of nature like the wind, sun, then river, etc., and got decayed through this million of years. So as a result of that, sand, then gravel, then rock fragments formed, which were then transported by the veins, then river, and were deposited in the seas and oceans as sediments. Okay, with time all these sediments got cemented together and finally the sedimentary rock has formed. Okay, so this is how the sedimentary rocks has formed from the eroded materials of the igneous rock itself. So the name of this sedimentary rock came from the word sediments. Sediments are actually the fine elements that were produced from that was produced due to this weathering and the erosion. So the sedimentary rocks are relatively softer and they get easily eroded away too. The sedimentary rocks are also used to make houses and buildings. Example of some of the sedimentary rocks are like sandstone, then mudstone, then limestone. So the limestone is used to make the cement also. It is also used in the steel plants to produce iron and steel. So another name for the sedimentary rock is actually the secondary rock. So this is the end of this video. I'll continue with the next of the portion in the next video. Thank you everyone.